Hey friends, what's up? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. I'm very excited about breakfast today because it's a really easy one, so I know a lot of people can replicate this, but also I'm trying a new product for you. I'm doing a bit of a taste test right at the start of the video. I actually have the product out. I took it out of the freezer. So this is from Trader Joe's. They have a bunch of new vegan products, and the one that stuck out to me, or at least one of the few that stuck out to me the most, was this loaf of bread. As you can see, it's gorgeous. It is vegan brioche. It's brioche. I'm trying to show you the label, but it says vegan brioche loaf right on the label, so it's specifically for vegans. And I mean, it just looks so good. The slice is super thick. I can just see that it looks fluffy. And of course I can see from my plate that it's super fluffy, and I'm really excited to try it. I haven't tried it yet, but I decided to do a very simple topping for this. And very simply what it is vegan butter. I always use the miyokos oat milk one. That's the one that comes in a tub, and it's very easy to spread as opposed to like the brick one. And then on top of that, I have hot pepper jelly. Now, I only used hot pepper jelly because I wanted to finish the jar that I already have, but if I didn't have hot pepper jelly, I would use any like fruit jam or jelly, and I do have blueberry jelly, so I'm gonna go to that afterwards, but I just wanted to finish the hot pepper jelly, in case you are wondering why I went with something savory and spicy. But yeah, I'm gonna give this a try now. Like I said, I haven't had it yet. And not gonna lie, kind of worried that I'm not gonna like it because, you know, me and my sourdough. I love sourdough. But let's go into this with an open eye. It's no sourdough. If you are a sourdough lover, this is gonna disappoint you in a very slightly way, because to me, it tastes like very fluffy white bread. Like, you know, like white sandwich bread. I'm not really getting the butteriness of like what brioche is. I feel like when I think of brioche, I think of something that's super buttery, but also light, fluffy, pillowy. And it is definitely pillowy. Like, you can just see from my bite right there. Pillow. But it tastes like white bread. Let me try again. You know what? It is a little buttery. It is. It's like, I mean, a lot of people probably associate brioche with like fancy white bread. It is. It's good. Would I do it in this utilization again? Like the way that I just, you know, swapped it out with my sourdough? No. I think what would be really great with this is if you do French toast. I think that would be perfect. But also, I feel like this could definitely elevate a sandwich. Like if you just did a regular sandwich and however kinds of toppings that you prefer, maybe like it's deli slices and faux cheese, or if it's just veggies and a spread, I think this would definitely elevate just any kind of average sandwich. But for toast utilization, I would personally stick with sourdough. So I would give this I'll give this a 7 out of 10. It could be more buttery in flavor, but everything else, pretty good. I forgot to share this with you. I just drank it so fast. It was my green drink. It's the Amazing Grass Detox and Digest Greens. I do like half of the greens drink and water mixed with half of orange juice. And I just I downed it, and I didn't even realize that I didn't record it. Sorry. Hello again, friends. I have the most random lunch ever. I feel kind of embarrassed showing this because it makes very little to no sense. But basically what I had in the freezer, because I had no idea what I wanted for lunch today. I realize I'm also out of the frame or off balance. I had some frozen homemade cornbread muffins that were like in the freezer because I made chili last week. I had a bunch of these jumbo muffins that I had made to go along with it just sitting in the freezer, so I just heat one up, and because they're jumbo, I feel like it's gonna be enough for me. Like, it's basically double the size of a normal muffin. and that's just because I have a jumbo muffin pan, because of course. But one side has vegan butter on it. I can't even pick it up because like the butter is like slipping off of it, but I think you might be able to see it there. And then the other side, it just has some vegan cheese on it. I believe this cheese is the Follow Your Heart American slices. So I literally just took it out of the freezer, heated it up, added those things on top of it, and that is my lunch. It is so weird. It's so random, and it's also like the quickest thing that I can think of because I am going on vacation this week and I'm trying to fit in a week's worth of work all into one day because I'm only working one day this week. So it's a mess. It's chaos. I apologize if I look like chaos and this meal looks like chaos, but that is just the reality of it. It's also extremely hot, so I'm afraid to taste it for you. But you know what? I'm gonna try. I'm a little scared. The cornbread mix that I used a box mix, but the one that I used is Bob's Red Mill gluten-free cornbread mix. And I like it. It's good. I would never be able to tell that it's gluten-free. It's just a little bit on the bland side. Like it's missing salt. It's missing a little bit of oomph. I don't know what it is, but I've also been spoiled by the Trader Joe's box mix. That cornbread is so good, and I think the secret to that cornbread is that it has vanilla in it, so I think that's what makes it taste really, really great. But yeah, this just misses a little bit of that extra flair, and so that's why I put toppings on it. That is my lunch. I know it's really weird. I can't believe how much of a mess I look like right now, but I came back on to show you that the side where I put vegan butter on it is so good. Like that took it to a whole other level. Like I feel like you can't have this cornbread unless there is some sort of vegan butter on it. This is so good now. Hey friends, it is much later. As you can see, I have my pajamas on again. I did my workout, showered, and all of that stuff, and the AC is going because it's like in the 90s, but it actually feels like it's over 100 degrees out, and I just want to come on and say I'm sorry for the quality of this week's video. It has been such a busy day, and I knew I was going to be scrambling. I knew I was going to be rushing through every single thing that I needed to do in order to finish doing everything that I need to do because I'm going on vacation right after this video. So I apologize for that, but I don't know what's going on, but my stomach feels funny and I don't have the energy to cook, especially because I'm still not finished working. So I actually ordered food. It's not here yet, but I ordered basically pasta dishes for dinner, and the place that I order from, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before on the channel, but you can build like your own custom vegan pasta at this place. And so what I got was essentially fettuccine as the base and then just a pesto sauce because I'm craving pesto again. So that is going to be for dinner, and that's pretty much everything that I'm gonna eat today. And yeah, again, I'm sorry if the quality of this video is kind of wonky when it comes to like audio, lighting, just me scrambling. I can just feel the vibe and the energy of myself and just me rushing all throughout recording this. So yeah, either way, thank you so much for being here and sticking around, and we're gonna get back to our regularly scheduled programming next week. But until then, thank you so much for being here. That was a really loud thunder. But yeah, I will talk to you next week. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.